Hello, everyone. You're welcome to today's topic, adding radical expressions. So, what are radical expressions? A radical expression is an expression containing a radical symbol. This is the radical symbol. And we also know this is also called root. Some people call this square root, but really it's not only square root. It depends on the superscript in front of the radical symbol that will determine what type of root it is. So if you have 4 written here, that means this. What this is telling us is that this is we are asked to find the fourth root of 16, and 16 is known. It has a name. We call this radicand. So that's the radicand. So we are asked to find the fourth root of the radicand, which is fourth root of 16. What do they mean by fourth root of 16? What they are saying here is that what do you multiply 4 times? What do you multiply 4 times to get 16? That's what it means. So and how do we solve that? So what we just need to do is, the trick is we use a division method, and we think of a factor. What factor will go in 16, starting from 1? 1 will go in 16 times, that's fine. Then after 1, we move to the next number, 2. Will 2 go in 16? Yes, 2 will go in 16. How many times? 8 times. What else will go in 8? 2 will go in 8. How many times? 4 times. So once you have, you pick the first number that you want to use that is possible to divide. You want to try to keep using that number until you are stuck. When you are stuck, then you want to move to the next higher number. That's maybe like 3 to divide. So we'll still keep using 2 as long as 2 can go in the numbers and the results we're getting. So 2 divided by 4 to go 2 times. So 2 can still go. 2 into 1 render 0. So that's the end of it. So, and we said, what do you multiply 4 times? So we need to count what we have here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 in 4 times will give us 16. So 2, when we multiply 2 4 times, that means 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 will be equal to 16. So our answer is 2. So it's 2 that will multiply 4 times to get 16. Let's look at another question. For example, they gave us cube root of 343. So they are saying, what do you multiply 3 times to get 343? So we use that same method. So we write 343, and we think of what can go in 343. Well, 1 will go in 343 times. Can 2 go? No, because this is an odd number. Can 3 go? Let's see. 3 will not go. Can 4 go? No, because this is an odd number. 5? No, 5 will not go in this because it's not ending with 5. 6, 6 will not go because this is an odd number. 7, yeah, 7 may go. Let's see. So 7 in 34, that is 4. Remainder 6, 63. 7 is 63, 9. Yeah, so 7 goes. So we want to still maintain that 7. We want to be sure. Can 7 go in 49? Yes, it will go 7 times. Will 7 go in 7? Yes, 1 time, and remainder 0. So when we count This is 7, 1, 2, 3. We have 3 sevens. Yeah, and we need a number that when we multiply it 3 times will give us 343. So this, which is 7. So our answer is going to be 7 because it's 7 that will multiply 7 times 7 times 7 that will give us 343. Yeah, so that's the way. Now, let's now look at our addition that we talked about. We need to be able to, so for example, we're given an example 1. They said we should simplify 2 root 18 plus 3 root 2. So one thing you first need to do before you can add any radical together, expressions together, you need to make sure that they have the same radicand here. They have similar radicand. That means if this is root 18, then this has to be root 18. If this is root 2, this has to be root 2 before you can add them together. If they are not in the same, you don't have similar radicand, then you cannot add them together. So what you need to do is you need to try to convert or transform you transform them to similar radicand. So let's start with this 18, root 18. Let's try and convert root 18, square root of 18. Let's take it out of the equation here, the expression here. And so let's use our method that we talked about. So this is the way to convert it. You write 18, and what will go in 18 after 1? 2 will go. So we have 9. Then what will go in, will 2 go in 9? No. Let's try 3, which is the next higher number. So 3, yeah, 3 will go in 9 3 times, and 3 will go in 3 1 time. So that's the end. So if we really look at it, 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3 will give us 18. So here, this means this 2 means root 2. This 3 means root 3. This 3 means root 3. So the saying is to get root 18 will be root 2 multiplied by root 3 multiplied by root 3. So, but root 3 multiplied by root 3 will give us a 3. And how did we get that? So, root 3 multiplied by root 3 will give us 3. The way we got that was root 3 means 3 raised to the power half multiplied by 3 raised to the power half. That's what we are saying. That's what it means when we say root 3. So simplifying that will be 3 half plus half, which is equals to 3 raised to the power 1, which is 3. Because root 3 times root 3 is 3, so we can rewrite root 18 here to be 3 times root 2, which is 3 root 2. So that's 18, root 18. Then don't forget, we now have 2 in front of root 18. So the question says 2 root 18 plus 3 root 2. That's the initial question. So, and we've gotten our root 18. We can plug in what we got for root 18 into this our equation. So which is 2 into bracket 3 root 2 plus 3 root 2. So we can easily multiply 2 by 3, 2 times 3, because they are all numbers. This is not a radical because doesn't have a square root on top of it. So 2 times 3 is 6 root 2 plus 3 root 2. So we can see that we now have similar radicand. Because of similar radicand, we can add them. And we just need to add the whole numbers together and just put our radicand. So 6 plus 3 is 9. So 9, then we put our radicand, 9 root 2. So that's our final answer for this question. Yeah, it's interesting. Let's look at one other example. Example two. They gave us this question. Said minus 3 root 135 plus root 15. This is the question. So these radicand are not the same. They don't have similar radicand. So we need to convert them to similar radicand. So this 135, root 135 is what we'll look at. So let's see what we can do. 135. So will 2 go in 135? No. Will 3 go in 135? Yes. 3 and 4, 45. Then 3 will still go in 45, 15. Then 3 and 15, 3 and 15, 5. Then 3 will not go in 5, but 5 will go in 5, which is 1. So now what we have here, I need to rewrite it, is root 3 times root 3 times root 3 times root 5, which will give us root 135. But we can group them together. So when you have root 3 times root 3, that will give us 3. So we can say this is 3, then roots. So root 3 times root 5, that would be root 15. So 3 root 15. So we can see we've converted, so we are not fully yet. So back to our equation above, which is, I'm writing it down here again. This is the initial question, plus root 15. So we have gotten what root 135 is. So we can plug in what root 135 is down here. So and that is minus 3 into brackets 3 root 15 plus root 15. So we can easily multiply our whole numbers. So minus 3 multiplied by 3 is minus 9. Then we put our root 15 plus root 15. So we now have similar radicand here and here. So we can now add together. We add the coefficient. So this one, this second radicand has 1 in front of it, which we don't put. So minus 9 plus 1 is minus 8. Then we now put our root 15. So this is our final answer. Yeah. So minus 9 root 15 plus root 15 is minus 8. Yeah. So that's the answer, and you can see it's quite interesting. So if you like my channel, please do subscribe to my channel, and looking forward to seeing you in the next class, where we'll be looking at subtracting radical expressions. Thank you.